Hi, it's Susie, your lizard mom. Today I'm going to talk about pinky mice and mice in general and why you should not feed them to your bearded dragon. Thanks for stopping by. You're watching Midwest Lizard Mom. Okay, so in this video, this person put a mouse inside of their bearded dragon's enclosure. I also want to point out that this bearded dragon is missing part of its tail. I don't know if they were a rescue or if they were put in a bad situation by their current owner, but that's sad. So this bearded dragon is frantically running around and chasing this mouse, and this mouse is also frantically running around. It's not a good idea to give live feeders to your snake, meaning live mice. You should give them frozen thawed. It's just a good idea. But mice are something that bearded dragons are not really equipped to eat. If you notice, sometimes I've said don't feed them mealworms unless your husbandry is right on. That's because it can be difficult for them to digest the outside of their body. So bearded dragons aren't really able to digest the fur of a mouse or their bones. So there are people who give pinky mice to their bearded dragon after they have laid a clutch of eggs. Those pinky mice aren't fully formed yet. They don't have the hard bones, they don't have any fur. So it's very different to give a pinky mouse versus a live mouse. This is, I don't know if it's a hopper. I'm not an expert on mice sizes, but this is a pretty decent sized mouse. And it's probably causing some stress to both parties. So I don't think that this is a good idea. I'm not saying who it is. I purposely hid their information on purpose because I'm not trying to beat anyone up or anything. I just want people to understand that it's not something that you should do. The other reason why I wanted to play this is I saw a lot of people giving thumbs up for this post. People were giving hearts, lots and lots of people. So I thought that this was a good opportunity to educate, to make sure that people are aware that this is not something that you should do. Do not feed a live mouse to your bearded dragon. Now, if you have a female and she just laid a clutch of eggs and you want to give her a pinky mouse, that's something that you could consider. I wouldn't do it personally. You can definitely give them, say, wax worms to help with getting their fat back. You don't want them to be fat, but to get them to be back to where they were. You could also give them some of the treats. Make sure you're covering everything with calcium so they have a good calcium boost. But as far as a pinky mouse, technically, some people do it, but I personally wouldn't. I think there's a lot of other options you can give them to get their nutrition back to the way it was after that. And when I had a female, I didn't give her a pinky mouse. I didn't even know it was an option, but I still wouldn't do it. So, not to shame anyone who does. If you've done your research and you discover that that's something that you want to do, you know your husbandry is right on point and you know it's okay, and you've talked to your vet and you feel good about it, that is your choice. I just personally would not do that for my dragon. You can see that at one point the bearded dragon does catch the mouse. Now, keep in mind that bearded dragon's food should be about the size or the width between their eyes. So if they're eating a whole mouse, that's way bigger than that. Now, there are some exceptions. Silkworms, hornworms, they're very soft. I mean, if you ever watch your bearded dragon eat one, they kind of explode. So that's different. But having a mouse that size, or having anything they're eating that size, especially a mouse, that could cause impaction. So that's another risk that is being introduced. And if you don't know what impaction is, it's that if your dragon eats things that are too big and they can't fully digest them and pass them, they could end up not being able to go to the bathroom and either need surgery or they might just pass away. So it's something you definitely want to make sure that you're having the right husbandry, so you're having the right lighting, temperatures, you're offering them the right size food and the right food. This is definitely not an appropriate meal for the dragon. Now, I did notice some comments between somebody and the owner of the video. I'm not going to put the names on here, but somebody does say something similar, that they're not made to break down the fur and the bones of a mouse. The owner of the video had a very crass response. They honestly said they don't care. And this is a person then who is making this video for views. They are not making it because they care about the animal. People who really care want to learn and grow and do what's better for their dragon. So I'm very sad that this got so much attention. If you saw it, don't go and like bash the person. They clearly either don't know any better or don't want to know any better or just want the views. So I am, again, not trying to publicly shame anyone. I just want to educate that this is really not a good idea. So please, please do not offer mice to your bearded dragon. Thanks for watching. See you next time. And I'll see you in the comments. Bye.